I was at Smoky Mountain Knife Works the other day looking around over in Sevierville, Tennessee, and I'd been in there several times and looking for battle horse knives. They say they carry them, but they never would have any in stock. I guess people just buy them pretty quick. They must have just got a bunch of knives in because they had a whole bunch of battle horse, bunch of LT Wright, and them things seemed to sell out pretty quick. Anyway, they had some battle horse in there, and I was looking at them, and I'd been wanting to try one of them for a while, so I just went ahead and bought me one. You can see there the box on it, battle horse knives. And you see what it is right there, the Highlander. This one's Saber Grind Green micarta. Now, put that to the side. I'll show the sheath. I haven't done anything with this knife so far. I just bought it. Have not cut anything with it. Right there's the sheath style that they have for this knife. I call this kind of a little bit of a scabbard style sheath, or holster. Maybe that's a good word for it. Anyway, you know, there's no kind of snap or anything up here. It just fits on your belt and the knife's in and out. Real good for using a knife when you're just standing. I don't know about how the retention is and all. I just got it. But anyway, I'll show you the knife here. There it is. The Highlander. It's about a 5-inch blade, 3/16 thick. It's 01 tool steel. That's what most of the battle horse knives seem to be made out of. Like I said, 5-inch blade. It's 8 ounces overall. And this style of knife is like a French trade style knife. That's an old design from years ago, just that shape, that arc across there, the handle down a little bit like that. And I'd never owned one exactly like this before, and I'd wanted to try a battle horse, and I've never really messed with 01 tool steel, and so I just thought I'd buy it. Now that's supposed to be green micarta. It don't look much green to me. It's not like deep green or anything, but you know, it's okay. That's a good material, and I guess if I don't like the color, I could try to put some kind of dye on it or something. What I've seen from micarta is that it lightens up a whole lot too when you go to using it. At least the stuff I got, for whatever reason, I got black micarta on my other knives, and it's lightened up some. You can see the fibers in there and stuff. But I just got this, supposed to be green. It's more of a gray looking. That's okay. Really nice looking knife. Fit and finish good on this one, and I checked a couple of knives over and got the best one. But overall, the fit and finish seemed to be good. Uh, Pretty much on par with what I'd say LT Wright. LT may be a little better than the ones I've seen, but no complaints so far. 01 will take a patina, and I know that. This one's new. It's not patinaed so far, but I know pretty quick when I start using it, especially cutting up oranges and stuff, it's going to turn dark, and that's fine. You get 01 tool steel, you want it to turn dark. That's just part of it. So I've laid out the stuff that come in the box, and you can see you get this sticker there if you wanted a sticker, and of course the sheath and the knife. But here's this card that comes with them. They're made up in Ohio, and it shows you. You get this card. It shows exactly when they made it, the model and the steel and the grind, the handle, what sheath it goes with, and they even sign or initial. I don't know if that's two different people there, but I guess if you call them or show them that card, they can tell even who made the knife. and it's got the Rockwell 58 to 60 on it, on their knives. Now something I wanted to show you on the knife itself was I always show the handles on these knives. That's got a plenty big handle. It extends past my palm there, and of course it's rounded and really nice for holding anyway. Rounded back here, no sharp edges or anything. Really comfortable. Plenty wide. Made really good. Everything lines up good. Real good fit and finish. Plunge grind's real good on it. No problems. It does have jimping on the back. I'm not big on jimping, but you know I hadn't tried jimping a lot, and I bet it'll be fine. If I chose a knife I was having custom made for me, I wouldn't put the jimping on it, but you know, that's fine. They do sharpen the spine like LT Wright does, and you can see that it's been sharpened and hit that a little bit, but since they have this right here, I guess it's not as obvious whether or not they have it squared off back here as LT on a smooth spine without jimping. That kind of gives them an area to blend it into there. So, but anyway, that right there, I'm going to find out if I like jimping. Anyway, overall, really nice knife. Really comfortable handle, well made. It's got the fisheye bolts, same as LT Wright, and they're really well done, smooth. Back here, something I do like on this one, that the one of my LT Wrights has and the other one don't, the other two don't, I should say, the other model, that does have a liner in that lanyard hole. And I was thinking on this sheath here, yeah, it fits in there good. I mean, it's got retention now. That leather goes loosening up. I don't know how much retention you'll have, but I was thinking a body could put something through that lanyard hole and strap it down here better. If you was worried about losing it, or you was going on a trek where you wasn't just needing your knife to your hand any second, to just take it out of there, and then you could take that off, take it loose, and pull the knife in and out real easy for using it, like if you're skinning an animal or cutting stuff up or doing some bushcraft work. This style of knife right here should do anything you need done. Should do any kind of work, any kind of skinning or anything. It's a little bit longer than a lot of people like them for gutting or anything, but it can be done with it. Now the knife did come sharp. There's no edge problems at all. It's sharp. And I always try to peel apples and see how, somebody said they didn't care for that on one of the comments, but I do it just to see if it can be done and see if you can do fine work and choke up on a knife or whatever. This is not really an apple peeling size knife. It's a little big, but just want to see how it does on it. And it's doing fine. Doing just fine. Like I said, the blade height's a little high on it for peeling apples. You know, this knife wouldn't really be a knife that they'd say, oh, I made this a knife to peel apples with, but it does it. I think it just shows, as I said before, it just shows if you can do some fine work with the knife if you need to. This knife's a little thicker than my LT Wrights. They're 1/8 inch, all them. So this is a little thicker, but it works fine. I like cutting up oranges too. We eat a lot of oranges. I just like cutting them up with a knife like this, and then we just eat the pieces. This knife will do fine for all that. I think you could do any kind of camp chores, even some kitchen work. I know this is not showing baton or anything on this video, it's just a tabletop. But I think this knife's going to work for about anything, and we'll see how 01 tool steel does. I know it's fixing to take a patina, especially if I'm cutting oranges and apples and stuff with it. But I expect that, and that's fine. So more to follow later with this knife.